Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Sunday, September 13th, 2020. Of course, I am your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, we have high pressure exiting the region and a warm front approaching, and that's leading to an increase in cloud cover. Not much in the way of precipitation, though, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s over the far northern interior, basically the Catskills and northern Connecticut. Mid to upper 60s over the suburbs and lower 70s, even a few mid 70s mixed in there or down towards Wildwood along the coast with a southeasterly wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. When we take a look at our latest surface map, you can see quite a bit going on here. We have our high pressure system exiting that produced very nice weather conditions yesterday. Here comes our warm front. Then we have a series of cold fronts. This is the most powerful cold front out of all of them. And this is going to usher in a very nice tranquil weather pattern as we move on into next week. So, what are we dealing with? Well, quite a bit of activity. So first of all, this cold front is going to be approaching the region. You can see not much in the way of precipitation with our warm front here, maybe producing an isolated shower. Here comes our showers and thunderstorms with our cold front, but don't worry, by the time it reaches us, it's going to be late in the evening into the early morning hours tomorrow, and will be far weaker. Meanwhile, we have Sally down here. Sally is a tropical storm. It currently has winds of 50 miles per hour, It's moving to the west-northwest at 13 miles per hour as of the 8 a.m. update, and it is steadily moving towards the Louisiana coast. Let's see if we just got a new update. Not yet. Okay, so this storm is a major concern for portions of Mississippi, Louisiana, even throwing Alabama as well, off towards the western Gulf Coast here, towards the Florida Panhandle. This is not going to be any good news. If you have any friends and family down there, you want them to get away from this storm. Take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture. It is steadily organizing. Now, right now, it doesn't look all that impressive, but it's going to be moving into an environment that is highly favorable for rapid intensification. And if that's the case, you're talking about an intensifying storm moving somewhere in this ballpark right here with some very heavy rainfall, strong winds. We're talking about potential for strong hurricane force winds, not just 75 miles per hour, but there is an outside chance of this becoming a strong Category 2 or Category 3 hurricane. That's 109 to 115 mile per hour winds plus gusts slamming into the coast here by tomorrow night. So if you have any friends and family here, I would suggest get them the heck out of there. Say, hey, why don't you come up and visit New Jersey? It's really not that bad. Or Pennsylvania, New York City, maybe, something of that nature. You have to quarantine for 14 days anyway, so might as well hang out and watch some TV with us and stay away from this powerful storm. Meanwhile, this cold front will basically pass it, and then we have another strong cold front that is organizing over the Pacific Northwest and around the Gulf of Alaska. It's going to be diving down through the country and pick up the remnants of the storm by Friday. Meanwhile, this is Paulette. So yeah, I told you there's a lot to talk about. Paulette here is going to be targeting Bermuda as possibly a strong Category 2 or possibly a Category 3 hurricane as well. And it's going to get picked up by this cold front, so it won't be any threat for us, but it will enhance our pattern, which sets up our high pressure system that will produce a tranquil weather pattern for much of next week. You see how everything's all connected? It's not just what's happening in your backyard, but what's happening all the way out in the central Atlantic or down towards the Gulf Coast. So you always have to be aware of everything that is evolving in our weather pattern. Meanwhile, closer to home, you can see clouds are increasing. We have an influence from the maritime air mass here. Meanwhile, our warm front's approaching, so you get all this lifting, and thus the cloud cover is growing. Again, can't rule out an isolated shower. Then our cold front is back here to the west. This will approach the region for late this evening on through tomorrow morning with the threat for additional showers. So a lot of activity going on here. So let's dive through this forecast for today. Warm front lifts north, cold fronts approach. Watch out for isolated showers. Temperatures rising into the mid to upper 70s. For tonight on through tomorrow morning, the cold front moves through with isolated showers. Low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, Canadian high pressure builds in with a stiff northwesterly wind and temperatures rising into the mid 70s to lower 80s. By Tuesday, high pressure is in complete control with tranquil weather conditions, low temperatures in the mid-40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid-50s along the coast, high temperatures ranging from the mid-60s to lower 70s. On Wednesday, high pressure remains in control with scattered cloud cover. Lows, again, in the mid-40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid-50s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid-60s to lower 70s. On Thursday, high pressure starts to depart. Here's Tropical Storm Sally at this point, lifting up towards the Tennessee River Valley. High pressure departs for increasing cloud cover. Low temperatures in the mid-50s to lower 60s over the interior, lower to mid-60s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid-70s. On Friday, our cold front moves through. Now, the remnants of Sally may be entrained up along this cold front, so there is potential here for some heavier downpours. We'll see just how far north the remnants gets before becoming completely entrained along this cold front and shoved out into the western Atlantic. Look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid-60s for lows and upper 60s to mid to upper 60s for highs. On Saturday, Canadian high pressure builds in with clearing skies towards the afternoon and evening hours. Low temperatures in the mid-40s to lower 50s. High temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. And on Sunday, high pressure in complete control with light and variable winds. That means low temperatures in the upper 30s to mid-40s over the interior, mid-40s to lower 50s along the coast. Pretty much depends on how fast you clear out and how light the winds are going to get. And high temperatures in the mid-50s to lower 60s over the interior and lower to mid-60s along the coast. Hello, fall. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.